Well, welcome to MOSSA Centergy. I'm John, and today I'm joined by two of my favorites, Beth and Melanie. And over the next 30 minutes, we are all going to grow longer and stronger with this invigorating mind-body workout. Now, Centergy incorporates the fundamentals of yoga and Pilates with athletic training for full-body functional strength, mobility, and balance, all in the name of improving our movement health. Now, keep your eyes on the right side of the screen as Melanie and I will provide options so that everyone feels successful. But if you're a Centergy veteran, keep an eye on Beth for ways to amp up your workout. Sound good?
Yeah. Sounds
All right,
great.
if you're ready to redefine yourself, then let's move. Stand tall, breathe deep, and let's focus on warming up the body. Deal? Sit down, stand up, lunge to the side. Do that again. This time, step the other direction. There you go. So simply sit down in that chair that's maybe not quite there, and then lean to the side. I want you to push the hips towards the wall. Now stand here. Tip the chin to the chest and roll down. Let your body hang. Now as you roll up, reach up. Big breath in. Hands come center. Right foot steps back. Bend the legs. Stand tall. Return. Other leg steps. There you go. I'm already starting to see the better in you guys. And he was behind the screen as well. One more. Now listen. Right heel lifts. Pulse down. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to do the other leg. And notice how you're pushing through the bottom of your foot. We're going to transfer that energy from the ground all the way through the body. That's going to come in handy later as we get stronger. Right arm reaches up. Just lean and breathe. How about the other side? All right, let's do it all again. Squat down, reach towards us, and step up to the side. This way. So as we step off to the side, notice we bend into this stepping leg. The other leg stays long, foot planted on the mat. Chin to chest. I want you to just hang like a rag doll. As you roll up, again, we reach up, stretch tall, right foot steps back. Now if you're feeling a little off balance, this is going to help us gain that balance and that confidence for what's to come. If you're feeling better already, let me see you step back away from the screen a little further. Here we go. Right heel lifts, get down, 3, 2, and 1. Other heel lifts. So we're warming up from the toes to the nose. One more time. Are you feeling good? Right arm reaches up. Put your left hand up if you're feeling warmer. I knew it. Reset. And now that we're feeling warm, and I know you are behind the screen as well, let's continue to layer on strength and stamina through 4 repeating sets of yoga sequences or poses. We like to call that salutations. So as we stand nice and tall, your feet are underneath of you, maybe about hip width apart, perhaps a little more narrow. You can judge. Stand tall and just take a breath up. Reach up, look up. Now I want you to fold in half. Let your body hang. You can bend the knees a little. Right foot steps back. Lengthen that leg and look towards the screen. Hands down, step back the other foot, lift your hips. Bring the body forward. It's like the push-up. Knees or toes, I want you to lower slowly. Roll the shoulders back. If your arms straighten, you're going to feel more of a back bend. Lift the hips. Your right foot steps to the thumb. Left knee drops. Now balance as you reach up. There you go. Hands come to the floor. Left knee lifts. This right foot's going to lift behind you in the air. Set that foot by the thumb again. Now set the back foot down all the way. Lift your arms up. Turn your body to the side. Lift the back heel. Cartwheel the hands to the floor. Now step towards your screen and roll up. We've done this before. It's the squat. Then the lunge here. Now notice, we're going to stay on the same side. And you might have peeked up here and saw me reach with my opposite arm. That's gonna give you more range of motion. Hold here, breathe out, reach. Let's do it again. And just like that, we're into number 2. This time our left foot's gonna step back. How far back can you step? Hands plant, lift the hips up to that upside down V. Bring your body forward. Turn your elbows in as you lower down so they rub the ribs. Roll the shoulders back. Arms are straightening as a great option. Lift the hips. Left foot to left thumb. Drop the back knee. Now let the hips come forward as you lift up, leaning back just a little. You feel that stretch? 3-legged dog. This leg lifts up, up, up. Put it right back where it was. Back foot drops down. So that back foot is flat. This is called Warrior 2. Lift the heel now to spin back towards the floor. Step towards us and roll up. Here's the squat and the lunge. Now here's your chance that you're warm to really go for it. You can make that squat as low as you want and kick that lunge out. Pause here, take a breath. I'm just gonna turn to the side. That way you can see some of the steps I take. Your right foot steps back. Notice how long my leg is. Now as you step back and lift the hips, your feet are side by side. There's your plank or your push-up. Lower down slow. Can you resist gravity? There you go. Mel, how are we doing?
We're good.
All right.
We're getting stronger.
Right foot to thumb. Drop that back knee. Notice my hips move forward a little as I lean back. Hands come down. That back leg lengthens. Here's your 3-legged dog. Step through. Look at my back foot. There's an angle to it. And I'm pressing that back edge towards the floor. Now I lift. Come back. As you step towards the screen and roll up, here's that squat. Here's that lunge. Are you feeling warmer?
Yes.
How about you behind the screen? I know you are. Maybe a little huffy puffy. Perfect. Hold it. Last one. Guess what? That's 4 right here. This is our last one. You can definitely make it. Left foot back. You feel like your steps are getting a little easier, right? Because you're warming up. Maybe a little more mobile. Find your push-up. Remember, knees down is always a great choice. Shoulders roll back. Maybe just lengthen on the ground. Hips up. Left foot to thumb. Let me see you breathe. Big deep breath in. Do this. 3-legged dog. Up, up, up. Step through. Show me Warrior 2. Hips stay low, legs stay strong. Step towards the screen. Roll up. Have a seat. We're going this way. Legs are warm. Heart rate's up. Yes. So let me see you go for this right now. One more.
Nice, you guys.
All right, team. Now that we're in the workout, let's layer on some more strength and balance. So buckle up and let's move. You're still right here. This is our home base. Easy enough, right? Now, not easy enough. Let's add on. Take your left foot way back. Take a peek up here. Let's move. Name of the game is strength, from the spikes on the top of your head all the way down to the floor. This back leg is long. This front knee is bent. Knee above that ankle. Tall and strong here. Now listen. Back knee, boom, starts to soften. Now look, that thigh is going to come towards the screen. Shoulders stack above the hips. Add a little balance right here. That heel pops up if you want it. But even if you don't want it, just try. Now I want you to stand up. Push through that back foot. Stand up on one leg. I don't care if you're sloppy getting there. The point is we get there. Now we're gonna fly away. Heel to hip. Tip forward. Push that leg back. It's like you're flying. Back foot goes down, and we set it at the angle of Warrior 2. Now you've got time to really spread your feet wrist distance apart. It's wide. Back leg is long, strong. Front leg is bent. Work tall through the upper body. Now I want you to reach towards the screen. Let that front arm drop, back arm lifts. Reverse that, front arm lifts up. Legs don't move. It's the upper body. Now hold here. Lift the back heel, spin towards the ground. Back leg long and strong. Peek up here.
Ooh, mama.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now you're like, my leg is burning. Well, guess what? We're gonna do it once more. That's it, just once more. You can always come up, but then you can always drop down.
All right.
Back knee. Boom. Now listen, we can really go for it if we want to.
Yeah.
Front heel.
I like it like that.
It's good that we practice this in that warm-up, right? Doesn't feel the same, does it?
No.
Stand tall. Full body. Functional strength. Balance. Mobility. Push your foot towards the screen. Uh-oh. Drop it.
Drop it like it's hot.
It is definitely hot.
Definitely hot. But we're
Stand nice
equal
and tall.
opportunity offenders.
Do what you gotta do. But then, just let it hang. Whew. Right foot steps back. It's a big step. Catch our eyes. Catch our eyes. No time to rest. I only have you for a moment more before Mel gets you. So I'm gonna make the most of it. You behind the screen, stick with us. Push through that back heel. Now change that back leg to a bent knee. Now could you push a little here?
Oh yeah.
Drive in a little here. Then pop a little here. And then push that pesky cat or dog away. Be like, I'll get to you later. Stand tall. Now if you touch down, it's not worth 6 points, but it's worth helping you get up. Sit back. Reach out as far as you're able. It's Warrior 2, so that back leg drops to the floor. It's got a nice angle to it. Toes towards the screen just a little. Breathe and sink in. Can you reach towards us and reach towards the back? I see you sweating. I see you sweating. Come towards us. Again, that forearm can come down, back arm reaches up. Now reverse that. Stretch to the ceiling and the ground. Once more towards us. Now listen, stay here. Lift that back heel, spin towards the ground. Can you catch our eyes? Yes, one more time. So here we go. Sink in, press through that back leg. Lengthen up and reach. I know you've got one more in you. Yes?
Yeah.
Back knee. Let it bend. Boom. Here's your chance to see how low you can go. Front heel, pop it up. Can you stand on that one leg? One more time. Push. I'm wobbling too. I'm wobbling too. Let me see the bottom of your foot. Hold it. Now, I hope that was your leg shattering, not your screen. But Mel, they're all yours.
Awesome. Thank you, John. Whew. Well, now, I say let's center our energy to train our core. We'll work the front and the back side as well as work those glutes. So come on down. You guys can roll on back. Just get where you can face us, and we'll see you. We're gonna lie on back, feet hip distance or a little wider if you'd like, and then stabilize through the center. Firm belly, knees over the hips, extend long through the right leg, and then draw it back in. Then the left. Now we're just kind of testing the waters here. So if the low back starts to lift, check out my knees. They stay bent. Now with hands behind the head, legs stay the same. We're just gonna add a curl up and down. Notice the chin is a fist distance from the chest. The elbows are out wide and the shoulders are lifting high. Let's pick up the rhythm of the legs and add a twist left to right. We're gonna call this a bicycle. Now anytime you wanna downgrade on this bike, I'm cool with that. Just tap your toes and find a bigger range from your shoulders, not the points of the elbows. Feet come down. You're gonna give us 3 curls. Right at the center, a little hold, and then release. Again, we give a little quick check. It's almost like you want to put an orange right underneath the chest and chin. Now let's start from the top. Go ahead, hug the knees in towards the chest, and let's flip the script. You're gonna go ahead and place yourself on your hands and knees. I'm gonna give you a different point of view. As we're setting up with fingers spread wide, the shoulders are stacked above the wrists, knees line up under the hips, the back is flat, the belly's drawn in. Now let's tuck our toes and hover. And the hover is just about 1 inch or 2. Notice the shins are still very parallel to the earth below, and the hips are at the same height as those shoulders, not high and pitched up. Now set those knees down, find your forearms, and that right heel is gonna stamp the heavens above. Now we're starting to activate more in the glutes, so I really want you to fire it up and initiate that lift and press from the back side. 2 more, and then to add a little more oomph, let's straighten the leg and draw a knee in towards the chest. Now I want you to notice, as I draw my knee in, there is a rounding of my back. However, I don't hyperextend the low back on the extension, so go neutral. Curl and then neutral. Now stop, and let's reset that hover. Taking a breath. And then I want you to start to shift your weight out of your shoulders. Put it right in the center of your body. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yes, I like it. Knees down, forearms down. This time it's the left heel pressing up. And as now I'm lined up with your screen, I want you to take a peek. The knee stays lined up inside the hip line instead of shooting out a little wonky. Let's keep it in the glutes. And then when you're ready to dial it up, leg goes long and we draw it in. Now so your low back never says, ay, 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 ay. This is why we train how we train, for life. Last 2. Now stay on those forearms, but your knees can step back a little bit, or you come all the way up on your toes. And then I want you to feel the energy reaching from the crown of head, back through the heels of the feet, truly growing stronger and longer. Ooh, let it go. Ooh. Well done.
Awesome.
Now, with the fire you've created in your core, let's really reap the benefits of that heat. So we're going to invite openness into our hips, as well as this beautiful rotation through our spine, helping us, well, grow younger. So come with us. We set the feet wide, we lift the chest tall, and turn. Take a breath. Exhale and switch. So this is a slow, sinewy move. We take the time to revolve the hips, the ribs, the shoulders, neck, and eye gaze. Other side. Back to the center, facing that screen. I want you to show me that right foot. Let the left leg come on top, knees stack above knee. If the sensation is already there, you're gonna stay. Otherwise, join Beth and I, and then take a breath. We're gonna lift and twist. Come around. Exhale, shoulders drop away from the face. Facing the center, inhale deep through the nose. Exhale audibly through the mouth as we dive. Beautiful. What's done on one side, we rise, must be done on the other. Perhaps this round will invite more breath. Inhale. Nothing seems to mend this pain. Exhale. Growing up inside. Breathe in. Desert waiting. And no matter where you find yourself training, don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to breathe louder. That heat helps keep your body warm, and it helps coax more mobility through our bodies, more ease through our life. So back to the center, show me that left leg. We fire and keep very active and flexed. We move into a half cow face pose. If that's enough, you stay. If it's not enough, you move a little bigger. Inhale. Exhale and stay very mindful of how tall you are in your vertebrae. Matching up through the middle. If your shoulders are tight, feel free to reach in front of the body. And then you just peel shoulders away from that face. We will rise. And again with our breath and the heat of our body, let's see if we can open up a little more in the hips. Feet as close as you can, heels towards the body, grip under. And as you sit up, let your inner thighs pull those knees down. We take a breath, and we let the heart shine. As we move into our final segment of our physical workout, I'm going to invite a little bit of some soulful jazz, and you guys invite some cleansing breath. And let's see if we can't free up that low back a little more and create a lot more length in those hamstrings. You good? Come along. We're gonna take the right leg, extend it. You always have the choice to start off as we fold with a softened knee. Take a breath with us. Exhale, twist it across the body. On the inhale, we will rise and we will revolve. Do that again. Feeling that exaggerated twist from tailbone to crown of head. And as we feel more comfortable, we might start to extend the leg and reach pinky finger towards that pinky toe. And if you just laughed out loud, I'm okay with that. Because maybe today your goal is just to reach by that knee or the calf. And I'm totally cool with that. Now let's come up the center. Take a full breath in, full body reach. Exhale and just dive into a supple spine. You're not stuck. You can always adjust to a softened knee, but just surrender through your neck. As we breathe in, we'll roll up, and we'll take the movement pattern to the other side. There's no space, time in here. Inhale. But it's all above. Exhale. It's all right. take your eye gaze with the movement. So maybe you look into your back left hip pocket, and as you rise, you look to the upper right corner. 2 more. And I think over time, as you return back to us, you will find that this movement finds more range and more ease.
Our time has come along. It is time to rest. And it feels so
Up the center we move. Make sure we're nice and grounded on the sitting bones. Exhale, let everything just melt to the earth.
Everybody's business. There's nothing you can lose. Life is what you choose it to be.
Go ahead, roll on up. And we have some choices, whether you want to sit cross-legged, find that butterfly again, no worries. Straddle is there for you as well. We just want you to prop yourself up as tall as you can and take a breath, because you are in control. And the fact that you're joining us today means you're ready to move and make some great changes in your life. Speaking of change, rise on up. Use that same breath to carry you up and over. And again, the choice is there to make this as accessible as you need. Come up the middle, take a breath, and just ease your way forward.
Just yourself.
Taking a breath. And go ahead and walk yourself all the way up. Well done. Now let's go ahead and close our workout together by allowing ourselves to physically and mentally restore. We'll do this with mindful breath and allowing a quiet peace to settle from within. So go ahead, grab something you can wrap up warm with, and then make your way to a comfortable position. Maybe you choose to lie on your back or your sides, or you can stay upright with me. At this time, I will invite you to close your eyes, come deep within your breath, and over these final moments of quiet peace, feel heaviness wash through your body, a cleansing breath to quiet the mind. return back into our breath, this time with a little more clarity as well as energy. And then we welcome movement through the fingers and toes, ankles and wrist. If it's accessible to you, reach high above the head, lengthen the body. And then exhale, go ahead and just hug those knees in towards the chest, perhaps rocking from side to side. And when you're ready, go ahead and join us in a cross-seated position. We allow ourselves to become firmly grounded. And with a full breath in all together, go ahead and reach the fingers high to the heavens above. Exhaling gratitude to the heart below. And truly, we are grateful for you. Grateful that you joined us in our MOSSA Centergy workout today. And to truly reap the benefits of this workout, we suggest you try it a couple of times a week. And when you start to feel a little more confident and comfortable within the movement, physically and mentally, go ahead and branch out and try our other MOSSA workouts, thus creating variability in your training to help with total body movement health. Until next time, let's move.